Hi, my name's Élana Camille, and I'm an illustrator, artist, and creative content producer. So I work with brands, I work with media publications. I recently designed the cover of a publication in the Chronicle Herald called Now Atlantic. I've worked with CBC as part of their creators network. So I do a variety of things. Anytime anyone wants to use a lifestyle or fashion illustration, that's where I come in. I think I've been creative ever since I was a toddler. My mom used to tell me about how I would be in the basement of our house and in front of an easel just painting the day away, and that's how I would spend most of my time. Growing up in high school, I did photography, I did journalism. Creativity comes in so many different ways, and what I always tell people is that it doesn't have to be complicated to be creative. Like, creativity does not have to be complicated. And that's something I always try to explain to people. Just because I'm creative in one way doesn't mean that you're not creative at all. You're just creative in a different way. Right now, what I'm working on are a few different custom illustrations. I'm also working on upgrading my website. One thing that I realized over the course of being a creative entrepreneur is that my business evolves and I evolved. So where I'm at now is not where I was when I started about 5-6 years ago. So now, whereas before my goal was to sell prints, it was to sell art prints, you know, to get into people's home, have that artwork showcased. But now what I'm more looking towards doing is working with more media publications, more editorial work, and that's pretty much what I'm looking to do. Wholesaling as well is another big goal of mine. So slowly but surely I'm taking those baby steps towards where I want to see myself, you know, in the next few months or the next year, for example. I'm self-taught, so pretty much everything that I've learned is me working and practicing techniques over and over and over again. And to see where I've come, like, I look at illustrations that I did, you know, 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, and I'm just so surprised at where I've come today and the amount of confidence that I see in my illustrations as an artist today. The thing that inspired me was my trip to Paris. Travel for me is a bit of like a reset button or a refresh no matter where in the world I go. If I had any advice for creatives or entrepreneurs, or, you know, two in the same, I would have to say that just start. Just start, get things going, put your work out there. You never know who's gonna see it. I find that really helps to get me started.